Well, good morning, everyone. Happy week three. I hope you're doing well. And I can't believe we're already at week three, but here we are. I love the content for this week. I think you're going to love the content for this week as well. You're going to be watching Can a Children's Book Change the World? And I love the speaker who speaks about this and libraries and the magic of libraries. And then you're going to be reading Bringing Ethics into the Classroom and Building Character Through Literacy with Children's Literature. I want you to take a moment as I'm talking to you in this clip. I want you to take a moment and I want you to think of a children's book that you really held dear to you when you were young, a children's book that you really held dear to you when you were young. And just take a moment. I'm just going to pause here for a second. In fact, I'll take a sip of coffee. Okay, and hopefully you have that book in mind right now. Uh, you have all these reasons why you loved that book when you were little, okay? But now think about the characters in that book. Think about the characters in that book and think about what were some strengths of character that you saw in those book characters that you really loved. And you don't think about that all the time, when you're little. You just think, I love this book, for this reason. But I have two that come to mind, right away. And one is Anne of Green Gables. I always loved Anne of Green Gables. I admired that she was smart. I admired that she was kind. I admired that she was a hard worker. I admired that she persevered. And another book that I held really dear, of course, was The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. Lucy Maud Montgomery wrote Anne of Green Gables, if you're wondering. But another one that I held dear was The Outsiders. And what I loved about The Outsiders is that I grew up in a family who was kind of borderline um, poor. And I liked how the family stuck together to persevere, to protect each other, that there was a lot of love, there was a lot of strength, there was a lot of grit, and all of those things really appealed to me. And if I look at my character today and look at those related to those books, I see a lot of similarities in who I am and what I read. And so we're going to be considering, does storytelling, does literature, do those things? Are those things ways that we can build character education into our classroom? And I think you already know what that answer is. But I think watching the video and reading the clips will just help build your case for anybody who may not understand the power of literacy and the power of storytelling. And even to this day, even in my master's classes, no matter what grade level I'm teaching, I always like to share stories about my own life with my students that help them see what built my character or what I admire in character education. And hopefully offer my own experience, strength, and hope as we walk through this life together. So I think you're going to enjoy this week. It's a good one. And then on the look ahead, just remember that you're going to be doing your Concordia OWL registration if you haven't done it yet. Some of you have already submitted that. Thank you. You can just send me a screenshot of the email saying that you have registered. Thank you for registering. If you're already registered, you can send me a screenshot of your login that shows your name on it, whatever works for you. Okay. And remember that that is due. It's very quick to do, but it's due the Sunday of week three. Also, if you look in the look ahead, I've put your assignments for week four and week five so you can start really thinking about those and maybe get, some work done on them. You're going to be doing adoption and implementation of a character education program, professional development to the faculty for week four, and for week five, a framework for ethical decision making, which I absolutely love, and I know you will too. So consider those since we do have a light week as far as assignments. and I think that you will find the work, the reading fascinating. So that's it. And I wish you well, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.